Hello guys, after a long time I decided to paint miniature from Warhammer 40k universe. Today it's a Necron Overlord. The miniature is nicely molded, although it's a fairly good standard of the Games Workshop miniatures. However, I must still clean the molding lines with a sharp knife. I glue the plastic parts together with very thin cement. I simply pour the glue into the joints. It's a much easier and cleaner solution how to assemble and glue your miniatures together. The miniature looks so cool. It's almost shame to paint it. Don't worry, just kidding. I usually prefer painting miniatures only with paintbrushes. But this Overlord has a metal armor. I do not have a lot of experience with painting metallic colors, so this time I rather use my airbrush. I spray the Overlord with Mr. Color Black Primer. It's a lacquer based color and is diluted with Mr. Color leveling thinner, because the paint itself is very dense. Now I let it dry for 1 hour. Now I spray metallic shades. For this purpose I have great AK Extreme metallic colors. These colors are already pre-diluted for airbrush, so they are very user-friendly, and they are enamel based, so I will not be able to use enamel based washes afterward. First I paint base color with a gunmetal shade, and then I use lighter shades like steel or white aluminum. I am using airbrush Harder und Steinbeck Hansa 581 with 0.2 mm nozzle. I set it to low pressure of 15 psi. The paint is properly dried after a few minutes. Now I can paint the shades. I use dark brown ink from Army Painter range for this purpose, and it is diluted with the pure water. Maybe you asking yourself what brush I am using. It's a cheap Tamiya pointed brush small with synthetic fibers. Now I paint the rest of details. I use acrylic colors intended for brushes. I do not use oil paints because I want to finish the miniatures quickly and oils are drying 2 or more days. So that is why I am using acrylics. And why I used Citadel paints? Even if Citadel paints are more expensive than Vallejo or other brands, I like practical Citadel bottles. The most of paints are not bad either, but it is of course a matter of opinion. I painted details with a base green color, but it looks very odd, so in this case I try to add additional shadings with a very diluted color. I mix different shades on the wet palette. The wet palette is a very simple and useful thing. It is just a baking paper with some water. It helps to prolong drying time of the paints, and you can easily mix different shades while the paints are wet. Okay, the Overlord is almost finished. Last year I tested texture rollers, therefore I have some unused bases. I think this pavement is much cooler than ordinary sand or gravel. I paint small green toxic leaks with a transparent color. It will look like something what you wouldn't like to drink. I paint all the green details with a glossy agent from AK. In the end it will look like dark green glass. And here is the finished Overlord. Thanks for watching and see you next time with another Warhammer miniature.